Okay, hello YouTube. How's everyone doing today? I hope everyone is doing fantastic. This is Brittany, aka Brit Inspires. Um, Before I jump into my video, I want to talk about this new addition to my workstation, and this is my lavender plant. As you can see, I found this baby at the store last night. I was shopping and I just had to get it because I know lavender is my favorite. Like, I absolutely love lavender, but I know that lavender is good for clearing the air and then like bringing a calming energy to you. And so, not only do I love the smell of lavender, but I love having this like in my space while I'm working. I notice that when I have plants surrounding me, it just makes a huge difference in my focus, in my ability to just do what I need to do. So today, without any further ado, we're going to talk about focus and procrastination. And this is something that I have literally been battling with for the past week or so, where I've just have not been able to focus on the task at hand. And I have a lot of different projects and a lot of different things happening simultaneously, and things that I had deadlines on. I did meet my deadlines. I did get stuff in. However, I want to talk through this feeling of procrastination and lack of focus, because it's something that, for me, being someone who is wanting to be driven and ambitious and to push myself, not really understanding when I slow down, if it's okay to slow down or if it's just taking too much time off. And so finding that balance, because we all need time to like digress and readjust and plan and work through what we're learning and experiencing in life. So I don't knock people when they take vacations or they take time off. I'm not the type of person to typically take vacations. I take probably more vacations now, but typically I work a lot, and I have this mindset of like, I just got to work right now and then later I can play. But now it's like I've taken some time off to sort of get myself into a clear space and just to clear my mind. And it was fun and it was great, and I recommend it. But how do you get back focused, and how do you get over procrastination once you're back in the grind of things? And I think one is, a lot of people will say, just take action, just push yourself and make it happen, just take action. And I agree with that, and I typically do that. A lot of the times I'll just take action. But now I'm more about taking inspired action than just pushing myself into the hamster wheel. So what do I mean by inspired action? I try to get myself ready and prepared to take the kind of action that I need to take. So there's certain things that you can do to jizz things up, but to get yourself pumped up and ready to go. And I'll share with you some of my things that I do to get myself in a focused space, and then to take inspired action, to get myself in a space where I want to take inspired action. Because if you're not inspired, it's hard to take action, right? The first thing I do is I review my why factor, my why power. Why did I even start doing what I'm doing to begin with? Why am I doing this action? Why do I need this done? And I start to really think about, like, how is this going to benefit me? How is this going to benefit others? What's going to happen if I don't get this done? And I really start to think about, like, why I created what I created. Why am I going down this path? Why am I doing what I'm doing every day? And that's something that has helped me start to push myself into action, into inspired action. The second thing that I do is meditate. I spend a good amount of time in meditation, at least 20 minutes of just focused meditation, just like clearing my head, because sometimes I'll be procrastinating because I have a lot of things on my mind. I'm thinking about so many different things I need to do. I'm thinking about so many different emotions, feelings, things that people are, projecting. I'm caught up in the sauce, basically. So I have to like step back and say, okay, all right, Brittany, get back focused on the goal at hand, and focus your mind by meditation. So meditating helps me a lot. Another thing that I like to do is journal. Usually when I'm procrastinating and I'm lacking focus, I just take time to write down all of my thoughts. Like, I don't even think about it too deeply. I just start writing down my thoughts. Everything that I'm thinking, everything that's on my mind, I just write it down. And that usually helps me too to get back on track and to get focused, because it's like almost like brain dumping, like getting all the ideas, all of the fears or doubts or the excitements and the anticipations out of my brain so that I can focus on the task at hand. Another thing that I do is just simply write out the plan. I think when I write out why, the plan behind everything that I'm doing, map out a strategic step by step. This is what I need to do next. This is next. I'll write out a plan, or I will map it out on like a graph. Like I did this graph the other night, and I'll let you guys see it. It's just like a quick graph, like graphs like that, where I just like map it all out. What am I doing? What's the process? And so in my brain, I'm able to have a clear vision on what the next step is and how I can maneuver to that next step. The other thing is, and the last thing that I'm going to say to you guys is letting go of the past. I think a lot of times we get caught up in our thoughts about our past performance, or past things that have happened, or dealing with different things in our heads. You have to move past that. And it's something that I struggle with because I tend to beat myself up. Like if something happens, or if I don't make the right choice, or if I don't do the right action, or handle the project in a way that is, successful, I beat myself up. I take it personal. So you can't take it personal. You can't be so focused and obsessed with like results of everything. Like, oh, I messed up on this, so I might mess up again. Or I'm not as good as I thought I am. And you kind of beat yourself up in a sense in your thoughts. You have to let those thoughts go, and you have to get in a space where like, you know what? I'm not perfect. I do sometimes make mistakes, and that's okay. I'm going to continue to show up and work. One thing that stuck out to me today, and I'll leave you guys with this. I'm not making a super long video today. I always say that, and then I end up talking way longer than I thought. So, I also have a planner that I do every day, and I like go through and work through my planner. It helps me to just plan out everything that needs to get done for the day, and it helps me to stay on task. But, one thing that stuck out to me as I was reflecting on the day before was, it said, what would you like to let go of? And I was thinking a lot about this concept of letting go. And I thought about, I was like, man, I would like to let go of everything. And, literally, I'm not meaning it in a literal sense, but I'm meaning it like let go of expectation of everything around me. Let go of things that are holding my attention. I want to just set myself free from holding on to everybody's expectations, or maybe letting go of wanting someone to pay attention, or wanting something to happen. Just being present and letting go of like all of the result expectations, all that stuff, just enjoying the process. So I thought about that. I was like, wow, that's crazy. That was on my brain. And then the last question that I was reflecting on was, how did I show up today? And the thing is with just, even if you take and do little small tasks, just show up. That's leadership to me. Like if you show up every day, if you always show up, and just make an effort and do your best, then you can't really knock yourself too hard, because you're showing up every day, you're doing your best. And even if you procrastinate a little bit, even if you're a little bit unfocused, at least just show up. Just push yourself to show up every day and be present and to do your best. And that's all you can really, that's all you can really do in those moments. But just stay present and just know that everything is working in its timing. It doesn't have to happen tomorrow for it to be great. It will happen. It will come together. Just trust your process. Trust that things are working together and you're good, for your good. And just stay present today. Stay present in your work. Stay present in your task at hand. And just take baby steps to completing it, even if it's just doing a little small task and working up to the bigger task. But you're going to feel better as you just take action, as you just push yourself a little bit. But, of course, in the space of being inspired. So just take one inspired action at a time. So if it's just sitting down and meditating to get your head clear, boom. And then the next step is like, okay, I'm going to write a note to myself. Okay, boom. Now, okay, I'm going to take an action and work on this project that I've been working on. Boom. Just take it step by step. Do what you can do and just work your way up to the bigger task. And that's my words of advice today. And I hope that you guys have a productive and successful day. I'm going to push myself to do the same. And thank you again for your time, your energy, for watching this video. If you like this video, please comment below. I love when I see comments, because this is definitely a conversation, and you might know something about overcoming procrastination and fear or lack of focus. So please share your tips in the comments below, and have a beautiful day. Thank you guys. Bye for now.